Get on the floor and hold a plank, just for 60 seconds. You already know exactly how it feels. Your core is on fire, your arms start shaking, your brain starts screaming at you to drop down. You're watching the timer tick away, fighting through the burn, begging for it to be over. When you finally hit that 1 minute mark, you feel like a champion. But imagine, what if you didn't stop at 60 seconds? What if you didn't stop at 5 minutes? What if you held that exact same position for 10 hours? Sounds impossible, right? But that's exactly what a man named George Hood did. He shattered the world record by holding a plank for 10 hours, 10 minutes, and 10 seconds. How does a human being push through that level of pure agony? When George was asked his secret, his answer was mind-blowing. The plank is 90% mental. He didn't focus on the pain. He completely distracted his mind by tuning into the conversations in the room and absorbing the energy of the people around him. But beneath the surface, something much deeper and much more scientific was happening inside his brain. We usually think of grit or mental toughness as just a mindset, a personality trait, but science shows it actually has a biological switch. It all comes down to a powerful protein in your body called BDNF, Brain-Derived Neurotrophic Factor. Think of BDNF as miracle-gro for your brain. It's a protein that helps your brain cells grow, adapt, and build unbreakable mental resilience. You can boost your BDNF levels by getting sunlight, eating blueberries, or taking certain medications. But do you know what spikes BDNF the absolute most? Exercise. And not just any exercise. Recent scientific studies show that mindless cardio doesn't boost BDNF as much as exercises that force you to intensely focus. When you combine physical exhaustion with extreme mental concentration like you do in yoga, or during a brutal plank, your BDNF levels skyrocket. This isn't just a cool trick for setting fitness records. It is actively changing lives. A leading clinical researcher from the University of California, San Diego, who has spent 40 years studying preventive medicine, noticed something incredible. He works with patients dealing with severe trauma, strokes, and chronic pain, people who are living in a state of constant physical despair. Take a patient named Daniel. Daniel suffers from CRPS, widely known as one of the most agonizing chronic pain diseases on the planet. To give you an idea, a single drop of water hitting the skin of someone with CRPS can feel like a burning blowtorch. There is no cure, but despite living in pure agony, Daniel managed to hold a plank for over 9 hours, resting on the exact arm that causes him unimaginable pain. How's that physically possible? By forcing his body and mind into the extreme focus required for a long plank, he flooded his brain with BDNF. The ultimate physical and mental challenge actually became a tool to help him fight devastating pain. Science is just starting to scratch the surface of this. A massive 2024 study proved that the right kind of physical exercise can literally double the levels of BDNF in your brain. Grit isn't just a buzzword anymore, it's chemistry. So, I'm leaving you with a challenge today. The next time you feel overwhelmed, stressed, or like you just need more grit to get through your week, drop down and do a plank. If you can't do it on the floor, do it leaning against a wall. It only takes 60 seconds. But that 1 minute might just change the chemistry of your brain forever. If you want to build a stronger mind and a stronger body, hit that subscribe button. See you in the next video.